This is a very special broadcast, and of course, we must pray. And prayer we must, this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efewe n'aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị na ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro, iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwe n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezu oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwụ na Chineke na ihe ndị kwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwụ na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwụ na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise.
Joseph, good luck, Obasi. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome, dear friends across the world, wherever you're joining from. Temple to Chukwu, thank you so much, Temple. Happy Sunday, happy weekend. Welcome, Temple. Good God, God bless you, my brother. Welcome, welcome. Please share the video to other people so that they can join us. Share the video to all platforms. Share the video to all platforms so that people can join us and know what we are doing, what we are going to do, because it is not time to play. It's not time to play. We have to continue to make sure that our Sonamatic Nandikan is being reduced. Ukwama Evans, thank you for coming, Ukwama. That is why we are here, to speak of the next step to follow. That is why we are here. Welcome, Ukwama. We cannot afford to gamble with the life of our Sonamatic Nandikan. We can't afford to gamble with his life. Our Sonamatic Nandikan must be released unconditionally. It doesn't matter what they say, it must be released. That is why we are coming online every time we have the time, possibly on a daily basis, to be able to speak up and tell people we have to do what we have to do. This is not the time to play around. It's not the time to play. This is a time we have to be very serious with whatever we are saying and whatever we are doing. We have to be very serious. Thank you for coming wherever you are joining from, across Biafra land. If you're joining from Africa, from Asia, from America, from Canada, from Australia, any place you are joining from Europe, from Biafra land, I say may Chukwu Kukabema guide and protect you wherever you are joining from. Please share the video to all platforms so that people can join us and know what we are doing and where we are going. Today is it's not going to be a long broadcast, but if you want to join the platform, you can equally click the link and join the platform to air your own opinion. You can join the platform to air your own opinion. If you want, I'm going to send the link so that people can be able to connect. This is something that concerns every one of us. Concerns every one of us, and we have to play our own role to make sure that Biafra is being restored. Biafra must surely be restored, and our Sonamatic Nandikan must be released unconditionally. It doesn't matter what anybody says, it doesn't matter how they say it, it doesn't matter the language they use, our Sonamatic Nandikan will be released. And tomorrow, as you all know, tomorrow is Monday. That is the main reason why I'm here. Tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow is Monday, and we are sitting at home on Monday tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, and it's going to be a sit at home. If anybody is telling you that there is no sit at home or sit have been cancelled, that person is an agent of Janjaweed. You all know that the health of our Mazen Nandekano is not something you have to do with. We don't have to gamble with the life of Mazen Nandekano. Mazen Nandekano is seriously ill. He is not okay where he is. He has been silent for a very long time, and until now, when he has voiced out and told us what is happening, for Mazen Nandekano to send the message he sent for us for a very long time, Mazen Nandekano has been speaking in code. He has been speaking in code to you and I, but people who are supposed to know did not know. People who are supposed to decode what he's saying refuse to decode what he's saying until he begins to speak openly to us. Today, we know that Mazen Nandekano is not feeling well where he is. He is facing a great challenge From the very first day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya up to today, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have not known peace. He has not given him any comfort. He has not been sleeping very well. He has been having some medical issues, as you all know. Some injections were given to him when he was kidnapped, and up to today, there is no medical attention to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And people who are supposed to be asking questions are not asking questions. That is why we have to kick off the sit at home more than ever. Tomorrow's sit at home is supposed to be the greatest one ever. Tomorrow's sit at home is supposed to be the greatest sit at home you have ever seen. So any part of the Biafra land where you are, in every part of southern part of Nigeria, if you are in any part of southern part of Nigeria, not only Biafra land, in the whole southern part of Nigeria, and you are a Biafran, you have to participate on the sit at home. This time around is not only in Biafra land. Any Biafran that is living in any place, we cannot involve those who are living in the north. We don't want to risk their life. But any Biafran that is living in the southern part of Nigeria, because we know in the southern part of Nigeria, that is where we have our stance, and every southerner is standing on one thing. The whole southerners are asking for one thing, which is freedom. Our Oduduwa brothers are asking for freedom. Even Sunday Igboho is in captivity. And as we are sitting at home, we are also airing our opinion to demand for the unconditional release of Sunday Igboho. That is why everybody in the southern part of Nigeria, more especially Biafrans, any place you are, do your business. Please sacrifice this one day, Monday. Sacrificing Monday is not too much. It is not too much. Only one single day, Monday. Let me tell you, no Biafra will go hungry because you sacrifice Monday for your own freedom. You can't go hungry. Biafrans cannot go hungry because they sacrifice one single day for the man that is speaking up for them. It is not possible. It can't happen. It cannot happen. That is why you have to add your own opinion. Try as much as you can to participate in the sit at home. Send the information across. Share the video. Tomorrow is a ghost town. Tomorrow it's going to be a ghost town. It is not going to be like before when some people are sitting at home and some people are not sitting at home. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu life is in danger. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu life is in danger. And stop waiting for politicians to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We cannot wait for them. We are not stopping them from doing whatever they think they can do. The so-called elders and organizations or whatever they are doing, let them continue to go on their political solution, but they cannot stop us on our civil disobedience. Civil disobedience is the strongest weapon that we have. It is because of this civil disobedience that they are discussing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today. It is because of this same civil disobedience. That is why people are talking about the issue of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If not for the civil disobedience, nobody will be talking about it. They will sweep it under the carpet and they will continue to go about their business as if nothing is happening. But because we are involving civil disobedience, sitting at home on our various places, that is why they are talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today. And how can you imagine, how can you ever think that you are going to stop that thing that is working? That thing that even made them to move for their so-called political solution. That thing that made them to make that move. You want to stop it. How can you do that? How can you trust the promise of the Janjaweed? How can you trust the promise of the Janjaweed? You want to stop what you are doing that is working, even when the promise of Janjaweed have not been seen. Let me tell you, for those of you who are rejoicing that your so-called leaders and traditional rulers have gone to meet the poster in Asarok. Those of you who are rejoicing, don't rejoice. There is nothing to be happy about. We know that these people can play their games every now and again. They know how to play the game. They are masters in this game. Each time we are winning, they will look for one thing to go and paint it and begin to present it to you, and you think they are with you. They are not with you. They are not with you. The way you are going to know that they are not with you, if these people sincerely are with you and I, if these people are sincerely working with Biafra, they are sincerely working with Biafra, there will be no killing in Biafra land. But because they are not working for Biafras, they are not working for the ordinary Biafras, they are working for the Janjaweed and for their selfish interests. Today, even as they are going for their political solution, the military are still in the southeastern part of Nigeria killing the Biafrans. They are still killing the Biafrans in the southeastern part of Nigeria. They are killing Biafrans on a daily basis. It is so sad, and we cannot stop. That is why we can't stop what we are doing. No sensible person will trust these people because they can never, ever change. Nigerian politicians can never change. They will always play this game they have known how to play very well. They will lie to you. They will give you fake promise. that they will never ever keep. Please share this video to everybody. Share this video to every platform that you belong. Share it to your family and friends. And as you are sharing, you are playing your own role. As you are sharing, you are playing your own role. It is not everybody that can come to broadcast. It is not all of us have that privilege to come and broadcast. Not that you cannot speak English, not that because you cannot speak Igbo, not that because you are a coward, not because you cannot, but everybody have their own division of labor. For those of us who are broadcasting, share the video. That is something you can do. As you are sharing the video, you are also preaching the gospel of truth and the gospel of Biafra. Let me tell you, we have to save people. And I'm telling you that the sit at home is continuing tomorrow. Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released, until we see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaking to us in Afari, you don't have to trust the promise of the Janjaweed. Let me tell you why I tell you that political solution cannot work. Political solution did not start today. Our eternal leader, Dim Odumegwu, tried political solution. Dim Odumegwu tried political solution. He came out to the open and he cried and he shouted. He said, anybody that has any political solution that will bring an end to the plight of the Biafrans, that will make sure that the Biafrans are not being murdered, come and present it. Dim Odumegwu went further to go to Aburi to negotiate with Gowon. Dim Odumegwu went to Aburi to negotiate with Nigeria so that there will be no war, there will be no shedding of blood. That is the political solution. But after that solution and agreement had been, what did they do? They tore that agreement and threw it to the dustbin. And they came back and killed 5 million of Biafrans. That was political solution. Dim Odumegwu cried. He tried, he didn't just go to war. Dim Odumegwu didn't go to war. They brought the war to him. They brought the war to him by force. They forced Biafrans to war. Biafrans were not willing to go to war. The Biafran war you are hearing about is just, it was necessary for us to protect ourselves. It was to protect ourselves and make sure that we are not being exterminated. And we are ready to destroy every one of us and take us out. To kill every single Biafran. When I'm talking about Biafran, I'm talking about every single individual living in the old southeastern region, the present south and the southeast, and the lower Benue. Their plan was to make sure that they exterminate us. He went for political solution from the very first time. He never went to war. He went for political solution. He took them to Aburi after discussing, after all discussion. Gowon put hand in paper. They signed on reaching back to Nigeria as usual, because they can never obey the law. They can never do what is right. They threw away the political solution and they came back and killed 5 million of Biafra. The same political solution, our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the symbol of justice today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went for political solution. Maybe some of you have forgotten. That is the problem with most of us. We have a short memory. We have a short memory. That is why when we see these people playing their script, when they are playing their drama on their conventional media, you think it is true. They are all lies. They have lied before. They will lie again. They will lie today. They will lie tomorrow, and they will continue to lie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went for this political solution. This same political solution. When they called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remember when he was there last time? They invited him. The so-called governors and traditional rulers invited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went and met these people. For political solution, they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they were going for restructuring. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them, go ahead and continue with your restructuring. Go ahead and ask for what you want to ask. But I am holding on the self-determination. I will continue to hold it until you go and come back. When you go and come back, if you bring your restructuring, then we will look at it and see the kind of restructuring you have brought. If it is okay, I will drop the self-determination and peacefully we move on with the restructuring. That was the discussion that was made with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them, go ahead, continue on your political solution, while I will continue on my struggle for self-determination until you come back and bring something. When you bring something tangible, I will drop what I'm doing. What did they do? Instead of them going to Abuja to continue to pursue that very thing that they discussed with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what did they do? They turned back and went and planned with the Janjaweed to bring Python dance. They brought Python dance, political solution, brought Python dance to Biafra land. And you see this havoc that Python dance cost. Python dance cost the life of many Biafra. Thousands of Biafrans died because of that very Python dance, political solution. Political solution. Python dance was a political solution. It was because of that political solution. Instead of them coming back, the political solution they brought about and came back was death. 28 people were killed in the home of Asuna Mazen, including Jack. It is that same political solution that took away the life of the parents of Asuna Mazen, the life of our parents, the people that gave birth to the symbol of justice that we are having today. It is that same political solution that took away their life through Panther dance. Today they are no more. And today they have come again with that same trick. They are telling us to leave what is working and wait for them. They have gone to the gallery to begin to play their normal games on their conventional media. We saw their drama. You and I know that they will always play their drama. And it's high time Biafrans start being reactive. Be proactive. Let Biafrans be proactive. Don't be reactive. Be proactive. Before something happens, you act. Don't be reactive. Don't be reacting to when something happens, you react. No, don't react. You have to act. Before something happens, Biafrans, their head is supposed to be working round the clock. You're supposed to be working round the clock. Don't wait until something happens before you act. Don't wait. You don't have to. If you are sincerely a Biafran and your brain is working, you don't have to wait for something to happen before you act. We are supposed to be acting. Don't wait to see what Janjaweed will do before you act. We know what they can do. Everybody living in the southern part of Nigeria know what this Fulani Caliphate can do. They will never ever listen to you. They don't embrace peace. They can never listen to you unless you come with something strong. Even in their conventional media, you see people come their conventional media, those people who are calling themselves One Nigeria, they will come there, they say the government can never discuss with you until when you are violent. The government will never discuss with you until when you bring a force that is stronger than them. That is the only time they come to discuss with you. They have said they will not discuss with the IPOB. They will not discuss with nothing, but they are discussing with the terrorists. Simply because the terrorists have guns. Because the terrorists are killing people. They are discussing with the bandits. Simply because the bandits are killing people. Because the bandits have guns. They are discussing, even making case and giving them money. But people who are fighting legitimately, the Oduduwa people and the Biafra people who are fighting, asking for self-determination through peaceful means, asking for referendum. The Biafrans are not asking for war. They have not kidnapped anybody. They have not asked for ransom. The same with Oduduwas. They have not killed anybody. They have not asked for ransom. They have not destroyed anything. But the government is bent on killing them on a daily basis. You saw what happened in Sunday Igboho's house. They killed people with impunity. They killed people and walked away. Innocent souls for doing nothing. And today, Sunday Igboho is being held captive in the Republic. And these people who are talking of political solution in all different angles, they cannot go and release Sunday Igboho. They can't go and release Sunday Igboho in the Republic. The same thing in Southeast Africa, Nigeria. The people who are telling us about political solution cannot even make a move to take our Asuna Mazen Kanu to the correctional center. At least take Mazen Kanu to correctional center, to the prison where other people are, so that he can be able to, his own personal doctor can be able to attend to him, and people can go to him directly. The people who are telling you that they will give political solution cannot do that. If you cannot be able to transfer Mazen Kanu with your political solution to correctional center, is it releasing him that you can do? Is it releasing him that you think they can do? Well, whatever they can do, let them continue to do that. We are not stopping them. Continue what you are doing, but we on our one side will continue what we are doing. And what the masses are doing is the only language that the gender will understand. That is why we can never stop. We cannot stop. If you sincerely want the freedom of Biafra, and you sincerely you are looking for the freedom of Biafra, and you are working to make sure that Mazen Kanu is safe, you have to intensify the sit at home. Intensify the sit at home. Apply every force that you have to intensify the sit at home. The Monday sit at home, intensify it. If possible, if there are any means you can use to enforce it, go ahead. Go ahead. Individually, we have to start working on our own. I had a program on one platform on Saturday. I had a program on a platform on Saturday. Somebody called from the Biafra land. I had that program on Linda TV show. On Linda TV show in YouTube. We have that program every Saturday. Every Saturday, we have that program in Linda TV show every Saturday. On that program, somebody called from Biafra land. When that woman called from Biafra land, she was crying and explaining the situation in Biafra land. And she was saying that people in Biafra land are willing to sit at home as many times as possible, as long as possible, to make sure that Mazen Nandekano is still released. And the woman was crying. She is from Ihiala. She was crying on the kind of death that is happening, where the way military is killing people in Ihiala. The woman was crying on that show. She was crying and calling for people who are abroad to intensify their own protest. That people abroad should continue their protest, continue your protest in abroad. That protest they're making abroad is giving them strength in Nigeria. It's giving them strength in Biafra land to continue to fight. That because of the protest we are doing abroad, that process is showing them that they have people who are standing for them. The woman was crying and shedding tears and said that they are not bothered. They can sit at home on their own willingly as many times as possible. Somebody called in from a program from Nigeria. Somebody called in from Biafra land and was crying and begging people to join the sit at home. That we should not stop. That if we stop, that the gentleman will finish them and kill them all. The woman was crying. That is the true situation, because sometimes when we are talking, some of you are saying that we are not on the ground, we don't know what to have. But we have contact with people who are on the ground on daily basis. What is going on? A lot of Biafrans are dying. A lot of Biafrans are dying. A lot of Biafrans are being killed on daily basis. They are killing Biafra. They are not stopping. They are not stopping. Ask me, those people who are going for political solution, what are they doing? How is it difficult for these so-called leaders in the Igbo land to tell this military to go back to their barrack? We don't have any Biafrans kidnapping anybody. We don't have any Biafrans killing anybody. We don't have any Biafrans that have kidnapped and asking for ransom. There is nobody in captivity in the hand of Biafrans in Biafra land. Why are the military invading the home of the innocent people and killing them? The woman called on that program and she was crying that the whole Appian way in their own section, that the military have scattered everywhere. They will come through your backyard, they enter your house, they ransack everywhere, they rape women and they kill. They burn houses in Ihiala and so many other places that we have not had. This is still going on as I'm speaking, and people are telling us to stop what we are doing. If you are not in the contractual core Nigeria, you will not understand the intensity of the problem. If you are not in Biafra land, you will not understand. You can't understand. Biafra land has been under siege since after the Civil War up to date. Biafra land have been under siege. And these people who are talking about political solution cannot do anything. You can see in Biafra land, every kilometer you can see a checkpoint extorting money from Biafrans. These are people who are telling us of building the economy. Why can't they tell these checkpoints to go away? Why can't they take away these checkpoints? They can't even do something as simple as addressing this very danger way to take away the checkpoints we have in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Southeastern part of Nigeria is the most peaceful aspect of the part of the country that we have, but yet it's the most militarized. Have you asked yourself why? In the northern part of Nigeria, where terrorists have taken over, even in the hometown of the Janjaweed, in the hometown of the impost that called Buhari, they are killing people. He can't even protect his own people, and you're expecting him to protect you. The terrorists are killing people even in his own hometown. He can't protect them. You think he can protect somebody who cannot protect the imposter that cannot protect people of the men Buhari in his own hometown? They are killing their people. They can't protect them, and you think they will protect you in Biafra land? You think they will protect you? The earlier you begin to add your opinion, the better. Anything you can do to make sure you turn the hand of that, make sure the southeastern part of Nigeria is very, very hot for those governors and those who call themselves traditional rulers and the elites. Anything we can do to make sure that the city is so hot for them, do it. Nothing is left on board. Nothing is left. Anything you can do to make sure that things turn around, do it. I saw some people who are going on armed struggle. I saw some people who are speaking up. I saw some information online. The one I saw people who are coming to give ultimatum to the governors and whatever. They should go ahead. They should go ahead. I am not stalking down anybody. I'm not stopping anybody. Anything you can do to make sure that our student magazine account is being released, go ahead and do it. I am in support 101%. We cannot continue to die in silence. We cannot continue to die. If you don't speak for yourself, nobody can speak for you. If you don't speak for yourself, nobody can speak for you. We have a responsibility. Don't tell me there is nothing you can do. there is something you can do. Even sharing this video, making it possible for this video to go viral and reach every single Biafran, wherever they may be. Every single Biafran in the southern part of Nigeria, make sure that the video reach them that tomorrow is a sit at home. A sit at home by all Biafrans in the southern part of Nigeria. No matter your business, close down that business for only one day. It will not make you poor. Sitting down at home to pray for our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and let the world know that you stand with the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not make you poor. No Biafran will go hungry because of one single day sit at home. You can't go hungry. And I bet you, if you sincerely sit at home on your own, by your own self, without being forced to air your opinion, to show solidarity to our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you sincerely sit at home on your own, you will never ever lack anything. You will never ever go hungry. Any business you lose on Monday, let me tell you, on Tuesday, will make sure that you get double fold of what you're supposed to sell on Monday. So many testimonies have come about that. People have come out to testify about that. It is not a joke. Anything you did not sell on Monday, any business you miss on Monday, on Tuesday, you are going to get it double fold, triple fold. That is why you have to participate. That is why you have to participate. This is not the time to say there's nothing I can do. There is something you can do. If sharing the video, making it possible that this video reach to all platforms and all people is something you can do. We have to redeem ourselves. We will take our freedom. Nobody can give you your freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to say it, that our freedom is in our hand. If you're waiting for Britain or you're waiting for US to give you your freedom, they will not. Because they are fighting for their own interest and not for your own interest. They are fighting for their own interest. You are the one that's going to pursue your own interest and bring it forward before any other person will help you. It is only when you raise up your hand, somebody who is sinking in a sea, or in a river, or in a well, if you don't raise up your hand, nobody's going to bring you out. It is only when you raise up your hand, people will see that you are sinking, then they will help you and bring you out. How are you going to raise up your hand? As you know now, Biafra land is sinking. Our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is in a serious condition. He has spoken, he has raised up his hand and shouted. He has called on Biafrans to do what they have to do to make sure that he's been released. Before, he has been speaking on code. Even our lawyers have been speaking on code. Our lawyers have been speaking on code to us. Don't talk down on the lawyers. Don't insult the lawyers. They are doing what they feel they are supposed to do. The lawyers are trying their own best. But when the lawyers have seen that their own work is becoming more difficult because of the condition of the contraption called Nigeria, because the contraption called Nigeria doesn't obey the law. You can see in the last court, they locked our lawyers out. The Biafran lawyers who are standing for Sudan, we are locked out. They were not allowed to go into the court. That is how devilish they are. If when the lawyers have seen that this is what is playing out, they cannot pretend anymore, they cannot hide anymore, they shout out. And it is what you and I, anything that you and I do now, that is what is going to strengthen the lawyers to continue to fight. The success of the lawyers depends on what you and I are doing. The success of the lawyers depends on what you and I are doing. If we continue very strong on the sit at home, continue on the civil disobedience, they will not continue to deny our lawyers access, and they will not continue to dehumanize our lawyers. They will not continue to dehumanize our students in the camp. That is why the lawyers have given the statement, exact situation of things. They are not hiding anything anymore. They are not hiding anything anymore. They don't want to pretend anymore. They are doing what they are supposed to do. For them to come and give the information exactly how the thing has become so much. They need your help. They need my help. They did not write those statements. That statement that the lawyer released, they did not release that statement so that you will stop the sit at home. They did not release that statement so that you go and sleep. That statement was not released so that you can go and sleep and be snoring. No. The lawyers released that very statement so that you and I can do something to support their own, what they are doing. We know that the Janjaweed can never ever listen until when they see a force that is greater than them. They can't listen. That has always been their system. They don't play any script. It is the same script they are playing before they are playing. Remember first time when they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was free. So many times a judge gave acquit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court, but they refused. They refused until the lawyers struggle and struggle and struggle. Many protests from all comers before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released. We are on that same area now. This one is even tougher. This one is harder than the first one. This one is much more tougher than the other. And you are telling me that you stop sit at home and something will happen. If you stop sit at home, you are only aiding and abetting the kidnap of Mazen Nandekano. If you stop the sit at home, you are only telling them to continue to hold Mazen Nandekano. And anybody that is not supporting the sit at home, talking down on sit at home, is an evil person. That person is standing against Mazen Nandekano. Anybody that is talking down on the sit at home, talking down on civil disobedience, you don't know what you are doing. You're not a freedom fighter. You are fighting for yourself. If you are talking down on sit at home, you are not a freedom fighter. You are fighting for yourself. That is why whatever you are doing in that contraption corner, whatever you are doing in any place you are, to make sure that Mazen Nandekano will be released, intensify in it. Anything that you have done, you have tried that it works, intensify in that and continue to do it, increase the force. That is the only way to go. That is the only way for Mazen Nandekano to get his freedom. There is no other way. No other way. It doesn't matter what anybody is saying. It doesn't matter what anybody does. It doesn't matter what anybody is doing. It doesn't matter the angle they are coming from. Anything you are doing that is really working, continue to do that and intensify it. Tomorrow is another Monday. Tomorrow is Monday. Spread this news. Spread this very broadcast. Let it get to all corners. Send it to your friends in Nigeria. If you're not in Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria, send it to your family and friends. Send it to your platform, any group that you belong, your WhatsApp group. Send this very information to them. Tomorrow is another ghost town. Let it be the greatest I have ever seen. Mazen Nandekano have cried from prison. He have cried. He has done everything he's supposed to do for you and I. If left for Mazen Nandekano. Mazen Nandekano, remember, Mazen Nandekano is a prince. Mazen Nandekano is a king. Mazen Nandekano has a British passport. That passport alone can give him the comfort he needs in Britain. Mazen Nandekano is very educated, he's not an illiterate. Mazen Nandekano had a job. He left all this. He has a family, he has children. He left all this and he continued to pursue your own freedom and my own freedom. He has to pursue that freedom that will involve every other person. He wasn't selfish. He wasn't selfish. Even when Mazen Nandekano was given the 5 states of the 5 Eastern region, their own 5 states, Mazen Nandekano refused that 5 states. Mazen Nandekano said, I want to go home with my brothers. What Mazen Nandekano is asking for is Biafra, not 5 states. He is not asking for Igbo Biafra. Mazen Nandekano is not asking for Igbo Biafra. And even if he's asking for Igbo Biafra, Igbo Biafrans are not only in 5 states. But Mazen Nandekano is not asking for 5 states. He's not asking for Igbo Biafra. Mazen Nandekano is asking for Biafra land, the present South-South and the Southeast, and the Lower Benue. Every place where women are tying 2 pieces of wrapper. Any part of Biafra land, any part of that contract called Nigeria where women are tying 2 pieces of wrapper, that is Biafra land. That is where we are drawing our map from. Because don't believe the map they are showing you. Even the map of Nigeria they are showing you is a fake map. When they draw the map and make the north look bigger than the whole world, it is a fake map. A map that make the north have 75% of the land mass, while the whole south is 25%. It's a fake map drawn by Britain. The population census they are using to ring election today, the population census that made it possible that Nigeria can never ever know peace and Nigeria can never work. That fraudulent population census that they are using to make sure that the southern part of Nigeria remains slave in the hand of the Janjaweed is false. It's a lie. The northern part of Nigeria is not populated than the south. It's not more populated than the south. There is no part of the world where the Savannah area is less populated than the Sahara. It is not done anywhere. There is no place in the world where the riverine area is less populated than the desert. Even them themselves are telling us that people, they are so-called Fulani killers, that they are going towards the riverine area because of the drought. When people are now settling in the riverine area, how are you now going to tell me that the side of the desert is more populated than the riverine area? This is the lie they have pushed forward through their media. They push this lie through their conventional media and people are buying into the lie. A foundational lie that was told by Britain, handed over to the Janjaweed to begin to subjugate us and enslave every one of us in the southern part of Nigeria. And some people are buying into that lie. It is high time to destroy that lie. Mazen Nandekano have played a major role to destroy that lie, that very lie that I've been telling for a very long time. Mazen Nandekano have destroyed it. And for you, what are you doing? Are you going to fold your hand and allow everything that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have done to go in vain? Are you going to fold your hand and allow every suffering that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have gone through to be in vain? Are you going to allow it? I will not allow it, and I hope you will not allow it. And so many Biafrans cannot allow that. That is why we are calling for civil disobedience. The instruction of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That civil disobedience that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu got in his knees while he was praying. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has never any time declared war on Nigeria. He has never declared war. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has never declared war on any third person. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, from the onset, his message has always been the message of peace, the message of freedom for every indigenous tribe in the country of Nigeria. That is what he has been calling for. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has never called for war. He called for self-determination through referendum so that every single person can be able to decide their fate, so that every indigenous tribe will decide their fate. That has been the call of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It is because of this call that they kidnapped him, they demonized him, they called him name, they kidnapped him, and today they brought him to Nigeria, they renditioned him to Nigeria. It is because of that call, fighting for justice, fighting for that which is right, fighting for the freedom of every indigenous person they contract about Nigeria. That is why they are holding him down today. And that is why they are holding him. That is why you have to speak. When we are asking us, it is not only Biafrans that we speak. Even our Odua brothers are speaking, calling for the unconditional release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Every other indigenous tribe have to add their own voice. Speak up from your own platform. Share the videos of the agitators when you see it. Share their videos. Demand for the unconditional release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the unconditional release of every member of IPOB that is held in captivity. Unconditional release of Sunday Igboho, wherever he is. Unconditional release of anybody that is being held captive. That is what happened. It is something we have to demand for. We are dealing with a country that doesn't have conscience. We are dealing with demons, demonic people, demonic forces we are dealing with. They come with their attack from all angles. They have graduated to the extent of even coming into IPOB to be attacking members of IPOB. They have been using even insiders within Biafra land, people who are Biafrans. They use Biafrans to attack Biafrans and kill Biafrans, to demonize Biafrans. They have bought all media section. Go to the media, they will always try to push in false narrative. They want to talk about people who are agitated. They will always talk about violence, hijack, violence. The agitators are never violent. They have never raised arms. They were using their flag. Even during their NSAS, you saw what happened. NSAS that was talking about a better Nigeria. NSAS protest was just about a better Nigeria, not for anything. It wasn't for the breakup of Nigeria. For a better Nigeria, but they still came and killed the innocent people and denied them burial. They killed them, took away their corpse, and denied it. Even up to today, even when they report, they instituted a panel by themselves. A panel that they brought together brought a report that people were killed. Still, Lion Mohammed is still denying that people were not killed in Lekki Toll Gate. Their military is still denying up to today that people were not killed in Lekki Toll Gate. These are the people we are dealing with. People who doesn't have conscience. Even when their own court, their own law, their own panel that they have instituted said that they killed innocent people. Even when their own panel said they killed innocent people, they are still denying. On their conventional media, they are still denying that people didn't die in the answer. They killed and took away crop. DJ Switch was showing what happened live. She was streaming it live. I saw it live. I watched it live while she was streaming. Everybody saw it live. They are still denying it. Even they are pursuing DJ Switch to kill her. They are chasing her, pursuing her to kill her. But some the Gumi, Sheikh Gumi is walking about, defending bandits. Sheikh Gumi, who knows where all the bandits are, who even collect ransom of bandits and give them money, who help bandits to collect money, help them collect ransom. Sheikh Gumi is walking about freely in that country of Nigeria. They are saying nothing, they're not doing anything about it. They're not doing anything about it. But when you come out and ask for a legitimate cause, freedom, they come against you with all strength, with all power, with all manner of attacks from all angles. They have bought over the media that the media cannot even stand and speak of the truth. They have threatened the media. The media are so frightened that they cannot set the record straight. You see people who are working in the media speaking from the both side of their mouth. Even when their own family is involved, they'll be speaking from the both side of their mouth. people who know that the contractor called Nigeria is evil. They will kill you and deny. There are people, they kill these people who are shouting for one and they kill them and deny them burial. Up to today, they are still denying. Their military is still denying. You saw Sunday Igboho that is they have held captive in the Republic through they have used Benin Republic to arrest Sunday Igboho. In Nigerian court, Sunday Igboho defeated that same Nigeria in their own court, and they awarded 20 billion to Sunday Igboho for what they went to do with him. Sunday Igboho has been proven innocent in Nigerian court, and yet they are still holding him captive in the Republic. Somebody who has won a case against the government in that very contract called Nigeria, they are still holding him in the Republic for the same case. What does that tell you? We are living in a continent where law doesn't work. When Mazen Nandekano talks about the life of a black man, that black people don't value themselves, that's why they're not respected all over the world. It is true. You see black people, they like to support evil. They support what is wrong. Most of the time, majority of them, they support what is evil. Every government in Africa, look at what they are doing. Government in Africa, look at, they support evil. They see evil going on, they will never speak, they will never talk, they will allow that evil to flourish. Government in Africa, look at Kenya. Kenya knew very well that Mazen Nandekano has not committed any offense known to man anyway. And the Kenya authority will not tell me that they don't know Mazen Nandekano. There is no government in the planet Earth that don't know Mazen Nandekano. They know him. They know Mazen Nandekano. No place they don't know Mazen Nandekano. You see him, you know him. They kidnap an innocent person and rendition him to a place where he will be killed. And today, that is what we are facing. Let me tell you, the Sunday Sit at Home continues. Please share this video to all platforms. Sunday Sit at Home continue. Let it be the greatest one we have ever seen. And any other thing you can add to it to make sure that our cinema channel is being released. Continue to do that. Mazen Nandekano is in a serious condition. We cannot afford to gamble with his life. We cannot afford to play his life. The Chukwu guide and protect everybody that is watching this video. The Chukwu guide and protect everyone, every hand that will share this video. Every hand that will share this video and make a meaningful thing out of this video. The Chukwu guide and protect you. Every Biafran, wherever you are in Biafra land, Chukwu will continue to protect you. You will never lose your life. Every Biafran that is legitimately fighting for Biafra struggle, you will never lose your life and nothing will happen to you. May Chukwu guide and protect our Igbo brothers. May Chukwu guide and protect the middle betters. May Chukwu guide and protect Sunday Igboho wherever he is. May Chukwu guide and protect our Sunday Mazen. Strengthen him, give him more strength, give him more knowledge, give him more wisdom. Bring him back to us very, very soon. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will come. We will never stop. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. We will continue to fight until Mazen Nandekano comes out. We can't stop what we are doing. Tomorrow is sit at home. Sit at home. Sit at home. Remember, the DSS are still on the move. They are going to kill the stubborn ones. The people who will lose their life when they sit at home are those ones who are stubborn. They are looking for people to frame up. They use people to frame the IPOB that will kill people. IPOB never kill anybody. They never come against them. But DSS, the military are still in operation. They are still in operation in Biafra land. They will kill you if you come out on the day of sit at home. As usual, if you want to gamble your life, if you don't value your life, you can come out. It's up to you. If you want to sacrifice your life, you can come out. But we will continue to give you instruction to make sure that many people are saved. And Biafra, we will have people who walk into Biafra alive. Biafra, we are going to see many people walk into Biafra alive. I will see Biafra alive. You that is watching this video, you that is sharing the video, you will walk into Biafra alive and you will see Biafra. Anything that you are asking for to get freedom for your own people, even if you're not a Biafran, if you are from Middlebelt, if you are from Otudua, and you're watching this video, whatever you are doing to see that your people get freedom, that freedom must come. Every indigenous tribe in that country must be free. No man born of a woman can take our life. We shall all march into Biafra land with our senior Mazen Nandekano leading us. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. I say may Chukwu carry and continue to bless and guide and protect every one of you that are watching. Remember, see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much for your contributions. Please share the video so that you can get information. Bless you, Felico. Thank you so much, Felico. God bless you too.
I want to fight more, and there is no going back.
O Mary Wonizu, Woniya, Abakare, Mama Daora, Unapuri Mary Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi bu onye du aimo o meri woni nizu biro ya Abakare mamanda ora una buri meri Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Una buri meri Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Una buri meri Nandi.